Car shows get a lot of grief about not covering regular people cars and only focusing on the fastest of the fastest. So here is our list of the 7 slowest cars for sale in America in 2017. We are only including gasoline-powered US domestic market cars in this list, so we're not counting hybrids, crossovers, SUVs, or vans, because there is only so much we can handle in one video. Think of this as a list of cars you should buy your texty little Tina or Timmy on their 16th birthday, instead of a giant SUV. No reason we all have to die. Now on to the list. At the back of the pack, or the front, depending on how you look at it, is the fastest slow car on this list, the omnipresent Toyota Corolla. This staple of PTA meetings and, well, everywhere, packs a 1.8-liter four-banger with a respectable 130 horsepower and 128 foot-pounds of torque. Though it's the fastest car on our list, you won't be going anywhere very quickly in a Corolla, as it takes 9.5 seconds to run from 0 to 60. At number 6 is the Nissan Versa Note. This forgettable 5-door has a less than mighty 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine that puts out an underwhelming 109 horsepower and 107 foot-pounds of torque. This gets the Versa Note to 60 from a stop in 9.5 seconds. This would seemingly tie it with the Corolla. However, we're giving it the win here because of its anemic 109 horsepower, making it even slower in our eyes. At least it doesn't have a history of spontaneously combusting like some of the other Notes I can think of. 5th place goes to another Nissan, the Sentra SL. This is a surprise, as most people, myself included, had forgotten that the Sentra was even still in production. It is a car you can forget about while you're looking at it. Unsurprisingly, it's powered by a 4-cylinder engine, making 130 horsepower and 128 foot-pounds of torque. All this boring predictability gets the Sentra up to 60 miles an hour in 10.2 seconds. This car is too boring to even make a joke about. Slotting in at 4th place is the Toyota Yaris, aka Yar Yar Binks.
It's embarrassing.
It has a slightly smaller than average engine at 1.5 liters. This nets the car 109 horsepower and 103 foot-pounds of torque. It does the run up to 60 in 10.2 seconds like the Sentra. Once again on this list, we're giving the win here to the car with the lower horsepower because we are counting down to the slowest car in America. And if you think the 1.5 liter powering the Yaris was underpowered, just wait until you see our winner. So what is your favorite slowmobile, old or new? Let us know in the comments. The bronze medal goes to the I'm Smarter Than You Smart 42. The aggravating little smugmobile with a face only its mother could love gets to 60 in 10.2 seconds. And I know what you're thinking. I didn't even think it could go 60 miles an hour either. That is, of course, so long as drunken frat boys don't come across your $15,000 answer to the world's oil crisis and decide to flip it over. The 4.2 is powered by a 0.9-liter 3-cylinder engine. The smart car's only saving grace is its awesome rear-mid-rear layout. That means its engine, while only getting 89 horsepower and 100 foot-pounds of torque, is mounted behind the driver and spins the rear wheels like a baby Lotus or an embryonic McLaren. When mated to a manual gearbox, this makes the smart car cool on paper. Reality is another thing altogether. We'll delve into what makes the Smart 4.2 so terrible in a later video, so be sure to click all the YouTube stuff. The runner-up for slowest car in America is the unexpected Subaru Crosstrek. I say unexpected because the Crosstrek is a lifted version of the ever-hoonable Impreza. It even has the largest engine on our list, with a sweet 2-liter Boxer 4 putting out 148 horsepower and 145 foot-pounds of torque. Unfortunately, it is let down by Subaru's new CVT gearbox. This adds 168 pounds over the outgoing manual version and makes it a bit slower and a lot less fun to drive. All this gets the Crosstrek from 0 to 60 in 10.3 disappointing seconds. No car that looks this good should be that slow. Such a shame. Finally, this brings us to our winner, the slowest car in America. This dubious honor belongs to the, wait for it, get it? It is a really slow drum roll, Mitsubishi Mirage, which took an epic 12.8 seconds to go from 0 to 60. Mirage renters, because let's face it, most of these are going to be bought by rental car companies, can thank Mitsubishi's 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine and cripplingly slow automatic transmission. The new engine makes all of 78 horsepower and 74 pound-feet of torque. I honestly didn't know there were still cars for sale in America with less than 100 horsepower. While all these cars seem slow by contemporary American standards, and they are, it is worth noting that the cars of the somewhat recent past were happy as pigs in slop if their 0 to 60 times were less than 10 seconds. If you live in and have never left the United States, you may be surprised to know that the types of cars we listed here are still basically the norm on continents other than North America. Partially due to higher taxes on gasoline, Sub 1 liter cars with 2 and 3 cylinder engines are commonplace all over the rest of the world. The truth of the matter is that the cars on our list, while comically slow for today's American market, would be considered adequate to sprightly to the vast majority of car buying humanity. We are truly living in the golden age of horsepower, and we will be doing a whole video about just that topic and why the 60s isn't in the future, so be sure to hit subscribe and notify.